Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome.
Hey,
Ooh.
what's up, everyone? How's everyone doing?
The guitars just came out. They freaked me out. I'm like, well, there's another trailer playing, but no. Welcome to Wednesday Night Fights. Oh, I tell you what, I turned it all the way up. Welcome to Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition, episode 42. I'm with my man Stupendous in the house. Yeah, we're 42, right? 42. That is very, very close to somebody's age here. It's not you, Stupendous. Don't worry. You always look like you always look barely 21. Barely 21.
Thank you. People think I tell people, I don't tell people my age, but like I'm actually much older than I look, sadly. But either way, 42 is really close to 52. That's a year of weeks. That means we've almost been, I feel like we've been doing this for over a year, but has it been a year yet?
It's no, it hasn't been. Well, I mean, online edition, yes, definitely, because we kicked it off as soon as COVID started to put the mandates on all of us. So I would say late March of last year. Yeah. So we've been at it for a while, but it's not our first rodeo. We've done online tournaments since everybody, didn't want to hear about it back in like Ultra Street Fighter 4 days. Remember, we did it in for a bit, before we went into esports arena, which everybody knows the story there. That became like pretty much the next phase of where our weekly events grew to be. But we got a really special Wednesday Night Fights tonight, featuring two crazy events back to back. The first one is we have a official Wednesday Night Fights Red Bull Kumite qualifier for Street Fighter V. It's not a free entry into the finale Red Bull Kumite event. It's a trip to the event itself for an opportunity to qualify at the last chance qualifier, right? So you get a free trip. So plane, hotel, or if you're nearby, car, however you guys want to work it out, you get to compete versus the best players that are coming down for this, once a year. And this is the first time it's in the States, by the way. The very, very first time it's on the States. So we're really, really happy and blessed. And speaking of blessed, man, the guy that blesses us with these type of events for Red Bull Kumite is Jimmy, my man that, from Level Up Series, Shin Jan. He was here last week, which made the announcement that Wednesday Night Fights, the online edition, will have Street Fighter V opportunity. So, I mean, Stu, you entered? Did you enter?
Okay, so I recently remembered that yesterday was a very important, it was a private dinner I had to go to. So I was like, wait a second. Yesterday is a Kumite qualifier for Wednesday Night Fights.
Yes.
But wait a second, yesterday's a dinner too. I cannot miss the dinner for the life of me. I was like, no! So I had to choose. I have to choose. And it was a hard choice, but but it's okay because the players tonight, they chose Wednesday Night Fights. They chose the Red Bull LCQ qualifier. So
Yep. And on top of that, the other thing that's going down is, of course, our Guilty Gear Series E qualifier number 3. If you guys are Guilty Gear fans, that is going to be the next tournament right after Street Fighter V. But we're here at Street Fighter V now. Stu, why don't you let us know who's in the running?
All right, so in top 8, we have in the winners bracket Nephew versus Samurai. This is gonna be this is something you expect to see in like a grand finals. So seeing it so early is gonna be really rough because one of them is gonna get knocked down to the losers, and it's gonna be a very big advantage for the one that makes it into the winners final. And next we have Luigi versus Shine. Now Shine has been doing a very consistent, strong top 8 showing the past few weeks. Very, very strong. And Luigi, we all know who Luigi is. I think he still picks G, sometimes Guile, I think, but never count out Luigi. He is that one player that will just beat you sometimes and then beat you all the time, and then or his brother Mario, but one of those two, they always make it in the top 8. So I'm really excited to see that match. In the lower bracket, in the losers bracket, we have Blarlad versus Jordan. Don't give a fireball. This is his second time in top 8. I believe he had a quote today. He says, "One time you're lucky, second time is practice." I saw that, I think, on his Twitter. So that means he's been grinding, he's been practicing, and it's not a fluke. So top 8 for him, it's pretty good. So we'll see how that happens. I think he plays Birdie. So a Birdie versus an Abigail is going to be pretty interesting. You don't see that too often. And up next, we have Chris CCH versus Seville. That's going to be an interesting match. I was actually rooting for Chris this entire tournament because the winner wins the trip to Vegas for the Red Bull LCQ. And I was rooting for Chris. And when I saw him make it and it loses, I'm like, oh, that's going to be rough. But you can never count Chris out. And you can also definitely never count out Seville. Seville is one of those players who's like, he's super chill. But when you play him, he's just like, dang, what happened? How did I lose so fast? So like, I can never ever count out Seville either. And that is our top 8. Yeah, we got Maturino as well. So we're at Maturino. The current prize pool is at 783, but if you log in with any of your social media accounts, you can click on that claim code button that contributes 30 cents to the prize pool. The top 3 of tonight's tournament makes it wins the prize pool in a 60-30-10 split. And you can also click on the side quest to contribute more to the prize pool. So whoever has contributed so far, Rory Lover, Milky, Selkie, Atoman, and various others, thank you very much. I should probably donate. Actually, I've donated nearly all my winnings.
Yeah, you are the mad donator, man. And you know, not just you, like Brian F, and he like, you know, grabs the dump yard crew, you know, the junkyard crew, and they tackle those Maturino codes. So this time he didn't enter. He didn't enter this week. Probably, you know, just trying to like maybe let the people that are actually gonna plan to go, because he wasn't sure if he was gonna go or not. So you know, but still though, there's still a lot of killers in this bracket. So I'm very happy to see the top 8. And speaking of, we got our first match coming up. Man, this is Samurai versus Nephew, and this is only first of 2, because this is not you know, winners finals, losers finals, grand finals. Only top 3 is 3 first of 3 or best of 5. So yeah, man, dude, it's hard to call. This is gonna be really hard to call because these guys have been going back and forth. Like as Nephew would lose like to Samurai on Wednesday Night Fights for a couple weeks, but then Nephew would win like the big events, like, you know, like an Evo, like a, you know, Capcom Pro Tour or something like that. And you know, and we saw Chris CCH rise to the occasion and almost take out, you know, Nephew. And that was supposed to be like his breakout, you know, performance in one of the most prestigious events that we have for Street Fighter. But you know, if you're looking for the highest level of competition in the West Coast, you're about to have an amazing treat right now. This is it. This is one of them. So this is Samurai and Nephew, and if we're talking about netcodes here, they're neighbors. They're both in NorCal. You know, they ain't gonna have a problem. This is gonna be clean and dirty at the same time. So let's check it out.
Round 1.
All right, so speaking of which, we have Nephew versus Samurai, and the interesting thing is, I would say these two, along with Chris CCH, are probably the top 3 on the West Coast right now. So well, I don't want to count the other contestants in the top 8. I want to focus on these two right now because they are pretty much the closest or they've won Capcom regionals on our coast. But I'm just curious because the LCQ is going to be basically, it's an invite-only tournament for the top, I think, 31 right now, and the LCQ is for the 32nd spot. And I haven't seen every single player invited, right? Because they're slowly leaking out, they're slowly releasing who is actually invited. And I'm really curious who from the West Coast is already invited. I'm really curious.
Yeah, it's still a mystery, even to me. I don't know those details, my man. I really don't. That is for the higher ups to be in Red Bull. Oh, and we got a critical R confirmed. Look at that. Yo, hey, Nephew came to play, man. He's always comes to play. You can't be whiffing them big buttons. That's the problem in Street Fighter 5 or even any fighting game.
Okay. Jimmy said that SF5 is 15 invitees and 1 LCQ winner. Okay, never mind. So it's not 60, it's not 30, it's not 31. It's 15. I'm stand corrected.
Okay, all right. All good. No, thank you so much for the info, Jimmy. But as I was saying, you can't be whiffing the big buttons. You're especially at this caliber of play. That is a whiff with punish opportunity. And Nephew has been one of the young rising stars to really display that level of punishment, and especially versus a player like Samurai, where like he will only push buttons if it gets hit or it's blocked. He doesn't really whiff moves, as you can see. He's very calculated. Look at him. That's how you have to play, especially as Shodown. You're struggling on throwing one bad fireball, one stimpy leg, right? And versus like look at Nephew's V trigger just ran out, but he's gonna get another one, and that V trigger extends the attacks, which is crazy.
Okay, it's really scary now. They both have full meter. Oh. Okay, that was scary.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Just like that, Nephew up one game. Yo. You know.
Okay, I was wondering, was that labbed? Because that looked very specific. Like that was a very specific punish.
Yeah.
I think that was labbed.
I mean,
no?
Yes. In order to be, in order to keep up with all this going on right now, man, you don't get complacent. Never get complacent, even after a win. Okay, so let me actually back up for a second. You guys think the hardest thing to do is to win a tournament? I disagree. The hardest thing to do is to win multiple tournaments, because you're gonna get labbed harder than anybody else. Like they're both incredibly hard. I'm not discrediting any of them, but when you finally reach the grasp of like, oh, I made it to top 8, and you know how hard it is to stay in top 8. Imagine how hard it is to be a consistent champion. It just doubles, you know. It's and in order to keep up, like you said, is that lab? Hell yeah, it's lab. It's definitely lab. It's labbed. It's felt. It's dreamt about. It's loved. You know exactly what I mean, right? Like you're at the boba shop and you're like, oh I should have done that to him. You know, things just like you just start remembering like losses and wins, and you'll have a little conversation about it. That's fighting games, bro.
But what you said hit kind of hard. Like you have to consistently win, right? Like for a lot of people, right, their goal is to like hit top 8, and then their next goal is to like win Wednesday Night Fights, and then their next goal is to maybe win a major.
Ooh, perfect.
Oh, that's a perfect.
Oh yeah.
But like for some people, right, like after they hit that goal, they kind of stop. Which I don't know. I feel like for me, my goal is I want to win Wednesday Night Fights every year. Just win once a year, and then like I'd be like, okay, I'm good. That shouldn't be the best mentality to have. Because some people, they strive to keep winning. Some people, they strive to stay their best. Ooh. For me, I'm just like, I have a certain goal I reach, and once I hit it, I'm just like, okay, I think I'm good for the year. Which I know I could practice a little harder, I could train a little more. But I feel like players like Nephew and Samurai, these players, they definitely aren't complacent. They are always hungry, and they keep trying. Especially Nephew, especially Samurai, especially Chris, and especially everyone else in top 8. Like those people, I'm consistently seeing them in top 8, while I am like consistently maybe getting in top 8.
Dude, no, you hit it right on the head. You know, in order to be competitive, you have to keep innovating. You have to, or not just that. That's part of your training, like the best of the best. You got to stay on top too. You know, it's like going to the gym. You know, you gotta test those reactions every time. The punishes, the frame data, you gotta be on point in every level of being, the cream of the crop. And man, it is looking, it like I said, it's back and forth each round, and like Nephew, he's getting the hits that count, man. Like, look at this lead right here. Just pay close attention. So Nephew has V trigger. Okay, he's out of there. Now he got him in the corner. He's gonna pop it anytime now. He can still get 2 V triggers if he pops it now. And we're just waiting for it, right? Crouching roundhouse? Nope. Into it. How is he gonna activate it? Oh, he's looking for a confirm. That's what I would do. If I was Nephew, I'm looking to confirm to maximize the damage.
Whoa. Okay, Samurai's on his way to a double P right now. Oh, never mind.
Oh, activation? No activation. There we go. Corner, this is deadly.
Whoa. That fierce. One of the best in the game.
Oh, no uppercut. No, Samurai doesn't want to do the uppercut. Oh, wow, look at the base. Look at the shimmies. The throws. Oh, Samurai has full meter. He's got full meter, full gauge. Okay, he turns it on. Oh, oh, he's got a guess. He's got a guess. Oh, look at the patience. Look at the patience. He's coming in. Is a demon coming? Oh, no. He could have got the hit. He could have got it. Oh, okay. Look, the reactions. Oh, no. What? No. Okay, all right. He got the freebie. He got the freebie. Woo! Samurai. Oh, my God. Dude, that interaction could have went any direction. They gave each other respect to do nothing. There were shimmies, nothing. Samurai checked the dash. There's so many things going on within that like last 5 seconds. That's where we're at, man. That's where we're at in this game. You know, and they're, you can tell they have like a knack of like they can feel all these little things happening with each micro step. That's where they are in today's Street Fighter V.
A lesser person would have cracked, like me.
I think we all. Oh, okay. EX attack reversal. You ready for that? The throw. Okay, it's looking grim. Oh, and the confirmation. He's dead. Yep. Whoa. Stun City. Yep. Get that money. Get that cash.
Out of all the parries in the game, Colleen is like the most painful to see.
Painful. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's the craziness with this character, with that character is like, you know, she's got really good plus frames on her moves. You know, she's got great defense, and then her V trigger is the cherry on top because you could get it twice per round. Well, it's still not a walk in the park. I mean, you still got to play a solid ground game. You got to react. You got to be razor sharp spacing. You know, okay, activation nation. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that's going to hurt. Oh, one more mix up right here, and this could be the end of Samurai. Oh, good block. Okay, activate V trigger now. The party has started. He's still got a lot of health. He's still got a lot of health to deal with. Okay, good. Takes the throw. Oh man, oh man. Why does the parry do so much? Because it's Colleen.
Because of Colleen, period.
It's the future. It's the damage. One confirm. One confirm. It's a super.
This is touch of death both sides.
Oh yeah, yes it is. Yeah, Nephew has to land an EX Parabellum. Okay, he chose defense. He chose defense. Okay. Oh, the jump! Oh, he couldn't continue it. Uppercut.
Ooh,
10 seconds. Oh, the beast shift. Oh, he checked the dash again, and Samurai's still alive. He is still alive. He checked the dash. How many of you guys would have just frozen up?
Wow. That was a great. No, that sequence was like. I would have just walked in and ran to a jab. What do I do? Dash, 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 dash. Yeah. Like that was. They were like dodging each other in the last 3 seconds. I was like, man, what's gonna happen? Ooh.
Okay, nice. You done. Yeah, that standing jab by Akuma. So it's a really good, just neutral check here. If you're up close, 3 frames, very long range, and then you can do a standing medium kick. If it hits, confirm. It's Christmas coming early.
So, for me, right, every time I play against a person, whether it's in person or not, I no longer get the jitters. Like, people get, like, the first time tournament jitters. But I do get jitters when it's, like, 10 seconds left. And both people are low life. Like, for some reason, I still get nervous when that happens.
No,
I bet these 2 players, they don't even feel anything.
It's very common. It's absolutely very common. And it's just the more matches that you play with that, you know, with that scenario, the more comfortable you're gonna feel. Oh, that's a wrap. He is gonna be stunned. Oh, and Nephew's just gonna pop, pop, pop. There it is. Oof, close. It could have. See, these guys, man. It could have went either way. It just feels that like by the time this is kind of how the match goes, right? Nephew's gonna get V trigger early. Then all he has to do is confirm any one of the long icicles, you know, and corner carry. And then your character is down by like maybe 50%, 60, right? Then you get V trigger. Then by the time you're trying to activate V trigger, he puts himself in a space where it's like, okay, let me see how you're gonna want to activate it, and I get one more like devastating counterattack with my V trigger so on. Okay, it doesn't work. Now it's your turn to do damage on me. You're doing damage. You're doing damage. Hey, look, I got another V trigger. or I'm trying to play the clock game now. Now time is on my side, and I think Nephew has been really consistent at doing that. I've seen every segment of the way that he wants to set that up, and it's becoming the same song now, and it's getting harder. So it's not like where Akuma automatically puts you in a corner first and just, you know, harasses you. You know, he's still got to get around the future. So good stuff to Nephew. He moves on in the tournament. He goes to winners finals. Samurai has no chance. He's still in losers.
Yeah, but you still can't count out Samurai. Like you guys saw that match. Samurai is a beast, and just because he's in the losers bracket, oh, my camera died. I'll be right back.
Oh, your camera died. It's okay. It's all right, man. All right, don't worry, because I gotta do some maintenance over here too, man. I gotta do the brackets. I gotta get next in line.
Okay, I'm back.
You're back? Okay, man.
I hope I'm back. Okay. So next in line we have Luigi versus Endemic Shine here. Shine's Cody has been such a pleasure to watch these past few weeks. I think he always uses the knife V skill. Because the knife does so... I mean, I don't know why he picks it, but all I know is that when I see it and he confirms those counter hits, it does so much damage. And he links those air juggle combos and pulls out a knife and still continues combos. I'm like, wait, Cody can do this? So it's just wild. So really excited to see Shine's V-trigger knife Cody.
Yeah.
But I do want to see a pipe Cody though. I wonder, is there any instance where Shine will use the pipe V-trigger?
I think Shine is more of a ground footsie based player. He has mix-ups like Ibuki, but he doesn't really. I don't see him as a command throw player. Like he can set those up. I'm pretty sure he's good at those, but he plays like Yang from Street Fighter 4. Okay, so he's very concentrated on like what irks you from like this sliver of distance. And with Cody, the knife, it's like Colleen when she activates V trigger.
Oh, her fierce?
Yeah, it's the same concept. And he gets it's the same thing. He gets 2 of them. But the thing that people don't realize, and this is probably the biggest Cody secret, is like Cody gets 2 of those V triggers per round, and he pretty much puts you in his corner carry is one of the best in the game as well. Like even before V trigger, and then by the time you're trying to escape his V trigger, he's already, the damage has been done. You're barely starting to pop V trigger. This is the same scenario as Nephew. He gets you to the corner, and then you're fighting for your life. It's this. I think that's a very the very strong strategy for those type of characters that have a 2-bar V trigger. That's why those V triggers are like amazing. So we were thinking, like, why does Colleen have a 2-bar V trigger? That V trigger should be 3-bar, yeah. Or they need to nerf the time even more or something like that, right? But who knows? It's just one of those things where finally we're getting the players to exploit those strengths even more. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's not their fault, right? It's not the players' fault. Their fault. They're the ones that work their ass off to make those characters that way, and we're seeing it. And it's not like everybody can do it either, too. So you got to put some level of skill and respect to the players that figure these things out. And then if it's that broken, that's a conversation to have, right? So
if it's that broken,
we'll see. All right, here we go. We got this is a good pick. This is actually a very good pick because one of the things that Cody has trouble with is projectiles. But his new that okay, so that V skill versus the projectile is really amazing, but it can be baited with slower projectile, and that's Guile has some of the fastest and slowest projectiles. Yeah. Nice, another throw. Man, Shine hasn't even activated V-Trigger yet. Oh, nice anti-air.
There's his 2-bar right there. Oh my god!
Oh, he's about to get stunned. Uh-oh. What a block! Oh, he got caught! He got caught looking for some tokens in his pocket. Oh man, you're not ready to play the next game, bro. Oh boy. Yeah. No, so yeah, the pipe and the knife, you know, we see those. It depends on your strategy, and that's cool. Like, it's not like, oh, this is the best V trigger. Everybody uses the best V trigger. No, like I've seen Hoji use both. Now I think he gravitates a little bit more to the knife now, but you know, it's Cody overall got better this season. Yeah.
I do notice that on SFL, John Takeuchi, he plays Cody now, and he uses the pipe.
Yeah.
But this V skill though, I do like this usage of V skill. It dodges fireballs, and then you can sweep them right after. Or, and Shine is he's just using it, even though like no fireball's coming out. So he's predicting the fireball, and even though like a fireball doesn't come out, it looks like it's relatively hard to punish.
Oh! What the cross up?
Is that a 2-hit cross up?
Yeah, he's got the air target combo.
You can target combo in the air as a cross up?
Hey, Ibuki can do it too, right?
What? Actually, Oro has a 2-hit air move, doesn't he?
It's not really a target combo. It's his jumping fierce.
Oh, okay. Can you cross up with it?
Can you cross up with it? No.
Oh, okay.
No, you cannot. You cannot cross up with it. But yeah, you know, Shine is continuing to be a menace in the West Coast because the level of Cody he has. You know, he's always lingering around top 3, top 4. He's won some tournaments. He's gotten to grand finals multiple times, and it's going to be this way until the West Coast is more comfortable with it. But it seems he's still having a field day. He's doing the business. Let's just say he's really showing everybody the power of Cody in the West Coast. And the East Coast, he's also like really, really strong with Cody. And of course, they have their usual suspects in top 3, the Idoms, the Punks, right? Zaffarino once in a while, Arturo. So like, I mean, we have ours. We have Samurai, we have Nephew, we have Chris CCH. So imagine where we're gonna be now, like when we're blessed to have a live event. I would love to see a more of a national base East Coast versus West Coast, not just like SoCal versus New York. I think there's just so much talent out there that needs to display like the rivalry, man. Like where eliminate all what ifs. Let's see it. There we go.
Yeah, that's why I like majors so much, because like the minor rivalries, the local rivalries, they all go out the window. We just cheer for like people we know. We cheer people for who we fight with against everyone else. Oof. Like, especially like this match right here, right? Like I would cheer for Luigi. But like, if we were at a major and I saw Shine fight someone else, and I don't know who that other person is, I would cheer for Shine.
You would cheer for Shine?
I would cheer for Shine, yeah.
Just like that, yeah. Shine has always been a very entertaining player. Like, his character selection is very interesting. He doesn't pick top tiers in the beginning. Like, he doesn't know they are top tiers. He picks characters that he likes and enjoys. Like it's and he makes them that way. Like he played Gouken, right? And remember that he played Gouken and he played Gang. You know, like what the hell, right? But dude, he made those characters crazy. So, you know, yeah, it took a few buffs here and there to like make them better. And then now, in you know, Street Fighter 5, yeah, he plays Ibuki, but you know, go ahead, good luck playing like even the messed up Ibuki versions. Cause that, yeah, there's a lot of memorization of every setup. That's a lot of lab work. Yeah, good luck.
Nice. I don't remember too many players playing Gouken back in the day. I remember there was Velociraptor, and that was it. I was like, Gouken's one of those players that like not a lot of people played. So if Shine played Gouken, that's like super respected because not a lot of players played that character. And Cody especially, not a lot of players play Cody either. So it's really nice to see like not a Karen, Cammy. Who are the other meta characters? Rashid.
Alright, 1-4. Man, alright, so Luigi's doing pretty well. He's keeping the life just about even. They both are just about even in just about even in meters. There, oh nice. See done corner time. Oh, he threw the 3-frame wake up. Oh, and he's gonna be in the corner. Okay, this is scary.
Oh.
This is very scary. Oh no. You cannot be reversal there. Oh, this is very scary. This is the Colleen factor and the EX Sonic Boom on a whiff. Nice. Luigi tying it up.
Guile wins.
Yo, my man. Did I tell you that thing is just like Colleen getting standing fierce in the face? Yeah, and the frame data is you know, it's very peculiar because you're getting different speeds and ranges of the knife that you don't really see. You know, the fierce one, the jab one, and you're like, okay, am I safe? Look at the pushback makes it like so scary. You know, he's like right in punishment range.
He dodged the low attack? He can dodge anything?
Yeah, yes he can.
What?
Yeah, but you know he's unsafe. Yeah, especially if you block his V-skill kick, you can get a sweet. He's highly punishable.
Oh, so it's very minus.
It's very minus, yeah. But, I mean, obviously, the further the distance, the less like punishment you're gonna get.
Oh! Wow! Whoa!
Yeah, just what I'm talking about, right? Like he knows how to push you back in with punish territory. The defense from Luigi.
That upside down kick is so messed up.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Hey man, that's Guile for you, dude.
That's true. And to be fair, Ibuki has that. Ibuki has that technically.
Ooh, here we go. Alright, now it's behind in the defensive until he gets that crush counter. Okay, he doesn't pop B trigger yet. Yep. Nice. Uses the V reversal to prevent the corner carry. Oh yeah, here we go. This is deadly. Here he goes. Here he goes, Stu. Here he goes. Good block. Yep. Good shimmy. Good. Oh, what a jump.
What a backdash.
Man, that's happening. Nice defense with the EX boom. What a jump. Yo, Luigi is ready for all of this.
No.
Oh, he still uses it. Oh, and the shimmy into the low attack. Yo, Luigi moves on and beats Shine to meet Nephew in winner's final. What a sick match. The adaptation too, like Shine. I told you, dude, he's a bulldozer with this character. He really is, man. And the adaptation was EX booms after a whiff knife.
The EX booms are really good.
Yeah, that helped out a lot. Plus, V reversaling one hit of the EX zonk, because that's so good. It's so much corner carry plus on block, by the way. It's corner carry on block and he's plus. So that's kind of like giving, you know, it's like Balrog's tap in season 2.
Oh, his table's messed up. Dude.
But it's the same concept because you don't have to tap back to charge. You just hold the button.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same kind of concept, but you use meter with Cody in this sense.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was just so messed up. I mean, he didn't have any invincibility, but it's one of his strengths for sure. All right,
I'm picking this up every time a Cody EX zonks me and I'm blocking. Actually, reversal it. Is it kind of like every time Bison does a Psycho Axe or the forward fierce or EXs or SUV, maybe, right? So really good use of defensive reversals, right? A lot of players, maybe that might even be considered an offensive reversal. No, it's defensive. A lot of players, they don't know how to use reversals, or they don't know when exactly is a good time to use it. I think that right there was actually the best time to use it, especially against Cody. A lot of mental scenarios that people need to realize that's really, really good at certain times in the game. Like sometimes it's really good to use an offensive reversal, especially when you're winning and they're dying. Just reversal, especially if you're a really, really good reversal. I feel like Gao has a really, really good reversal. Mika, I feel like her reversal used to be good, but now because it knocked. No, it's still good. Never mind, knockdown.
Yeah, okay. Mika's V reversal used to be completely broken.
Okay,
Yo, bro, come
plus.
on. How are you gonna get a knockdown, free Oki on a knockdown off of V reversal, bro? Come on, dude.
Funny thing about Luigi, right? Luigi is in, I think, Nevada or Vegas or somewhere really close, so he is technically like super close already to the Red Bull event. It'd be hilarious if he wins tonight because he's already there.
you know, however they want to work it out, you know, there's still ways. You know, I'm hearing that when you qualify, you're still I mean, if you're invited by Red Bull,
that's true.
However it is, okay, they're gonna treat you like a Red Bull guest, okay. Mm-hmm. So whether you live close or far, it's always a great experience. You know, Red Bull definitely takes care of all their athletes as well as their players, guests. You guys gonna have to go, man. For sure. Yeah, I'm smiling because honestly, man, it's been a long time since I've seen you guys in person. Even yourself. This is the last time I've seen you in person, bro. Yeah, it's really hard, right?
I don't remember. I actually don't remember when was the last time I saw you.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get Blarlad in the house, but we got Mr. Upchain Lord. Blarlad's gonna accept the invite.
Birdie versus Abigail. That's gonna be interesting. We got bananas versus tires. We got chains versus chains.
Oh, Blarlad is loading his game. All right, while he's loading his game, okay. So last weekend I was in Burbank. You know, we were our team was doing the CPT there, and sometimes in our leisure time during the weekend, we'll stop by around 1 in Burbank, and sometimes I see the brothers, Kirby Light and Blarlad, because they're from the Valley. Mm-hmm. Last week I saw just Kirby Light. Blarlad didn't want to go, and so we were playing some games because they have a Street Fighter V type arcade there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we were playing some games. He was playing Seth, and I was Oro. And he goes, "Oh, I play that character too." And I'm like, "Okay, that's cool." Yeah, I dabble with Oro a little bit. So we were playing, and there was like just a small little crowd watching, and I was the Tengu stone combos, the anti-air ones, the ones in the ground. Yeah,
the one that does 1 million damage.
Oh yeah, he had some Tengus for dinner. I'll tell you that. Oh, it was fun, but like that experience of playing live, like, I mean, the match wasn't really competitive. I mean, I love the dude Kirby Light. I love him. It was more of us just bullshit.
Yeah,
you know, this is messing around, and that's what is missing from the FGC is just the interaction. That's powerful stuff.
So
you know that's unlike the FGC not to have that.
Yeah.
You know, because we've been used to it for so many years.
Yeah, being right next to your opponent and playing against them, hearing them press their buttons, hearing them mash when they're dizzy or doing a combo, it's very different than playing by yourself. Where when you're listening to music on your Spotify or your iTunes and you're just chilling and then you're like, oh man, I just did this combo on this opponent online. It's like, it's not the same when the guy next to you is like, you can hear them getting angry, you can hear them laughing or whatever. And especially before in the arcade days where you know if you win, you take their quarter. Or you don't take their quarter, they lose their quarter. And they get it back of the line and you just laugh.
Yeah. You know, we can talk about the heydays, but you know what? We always have to adapt in the way that we have, we get competition, and thankfully, we can still do these type of events. And because we kept it up, it's we've received some wonderful opportunities with partners that given us, product, headsets, fight sticks, trips to Las Vegas, for a Street Fighter V tournament. But speaking of, man, Larlad right now is having some difficulties connecting, so we're gonna move on to the next match, which is Sevele versus Chris
UYU Chrissy CH. Okay, well, then we'll get back to Blarlad after then. This Chris CH versus Sevele should also be a good match. Really excited to see Lucia because you don't see too many Lucias, and Sevele is one of the only players that actually play Lucia, so it's always a pleasure to watch him. Speaking of sponsors and opportunities to get free items, I believe last time you mentioned that if you are going to the LCQ for the Red Bull Kumite, you are automatically gonna get, was it an Astral headset?
Yeah, so if you are a registered player, you will receive an Astro headset upon check-in. That is unheard of.
That's pretty nice.
I mean, nice. there's goodie bags, little like stickers and little lanyard stuff, like the normal, the bracelet. But you get a damn Astro headset. So like, okay, and it's great that Red Bull is doing this because they're really looking after COVID protocols. They don't. I mean, I'm pretty sure they could have had public Astro headsets at each station, but I mean, who's gonna do that these days? So it's best to be safe than sorry. So shout outs to Astro and Red Bull for making like really really generous gift for the players. And then you gotta keep keep it and go home and play with it. You don't have a headset, there you go. So all right, I think we're getting Sevele and Chrissy CH in. And let me tell you, man, Sevele has really leveled up a lot. He's been grinding. He streams all the time now. I think I'm yet to beat him with Oro, by the way. I can... I beat his other characters, but when he plays Lucia, I don't even know what the hell's going on, man. How you see Lucia versus Oro? All right, let's see. I'm like, he just starts doing the run cancels from afar. I'm like, I have to take a risk to beat that. What's the deal here? So, okay. So we got Sevele and Chrissy CH. Now, yeah, this is more of the character speed, right? You have to have a character at least this fast in order to whiff punish as soon as possible. Dude, it's weird. Playing versus Lucia is weird. She has a slide behind your fireball.
Yes.
She's got a very interesting arc in her fireball, a two-piece. Yeah, which you have to respect. Look at the step back that Chrissy CH does. Oh, already activated. V trigger corner. Oh, too late on that.
Wait, is this the Breast Cancer Research Foundation skin?
It's only available, I believe, for Ryu and Chun-Li.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I've seen them in the CTAs every week. But yeah, it's I'm just to safely say it's Ryu and Chun-Li.
Okay. Well, that's a very strong round for Sevele. Unfortunate wake up DP by Chris, but it happens to everyone. You have the power to wake up DP, and sometimes people choose not to use it in that time. Chris chose to use it, and unfortunately it was blocked, but it was okay because Chris is looking really strong this round. Oh!
Yep, he did the Sevele. Sevele does like to do his own EXDPs. Chris CCH will do them early, just to, toy with you. But I actually seen him stop doing that early in the game. Later in the game, he'll pick and choose his battles. Before, he used to do them a lot. But I think that's just because of his training partners. Like, he kind of knows, and he'll just do it.
Sevele is like, I'm scared with DPs because even though he does it, sometimes he just doesn't do it. And sometimes he does it a lot. So it's like very all in. He'll get you with all of them, or he'll get you with none of them, and you win. But like Chris, like you said, like he doesn't usually do them. I feel like a lot of very strong players, they don't rely on them because they rely mostly on their neutral because they believe in their neutral. But when they actually whoa, wow.
Oh, that was a bravery fireball. Okay, yeah. No, not like that, Sevele. I mean, he had a big lead. At that point, you gotta think about what's the only way I can lose my lead, a large lead like this. It's by a jump in. Okay, and if you throw out a fireball just because, all right, he knows that I know that if he gets a jump in, he wins. But let me just throw the fireball anyways to put him on notice. No, dude. It doesn't work that way when somebody is truly expecting it. So he took a really big risk doing that. And in some instances it might work. When you feel your opponent's scared, like, oh, I don't want to take any risk either. I'm almost dead. It may work, but we're talking about Chris now. Like he's elevated his game to take those type of risks now. Like he's got it, man. Like, Nephew, he'll play the 99 seconds and he'll feel out when to jump in or confirm last second. That's what he has, man, and that's what makes Chris CCH really strong. Like, Sevele is super strong too. He just got to pick and choose his battles. Like, the risk reward is what he has to work on.
Yes.
That's the main thing here. Like, he's so creative with this character too. I don't see anybody playing Lucia the way he does. Like, look at this pressure. Like, he's not scared. He go in.
I feel like Lucia is the type of character that lets Sevele play his style. And I like that because you can be super aggressive with Lucia, which I would say Sevele is actually a very aggressive player, which I really like.
Okay, now he has that lead. Yeah, he's got the lead. Remember the way that you lose this lead. Oh my God, that's a big way to pushing buttons on wake up. Okay, he lost like 3 interactions in a row. You at some point while you're on defense, while you're getting hit, it's danger mode. Like, okay, you got to realize who you're playing against. Okay, if you're looking for a scramble opportunity to hit him in between resets, you're gambling even further with your life. And it's not like in online during a lot of reset exchanges, you can, and Dawsons do this all the time because you know how they get hit out in the air and no mass jab when they land.
Oh, I hate
that. That is done. I'm putting all Dawsons on blast. They all do that. Okay, and they hit online and sometimes offline. They hit like very consistently. But we're talking about people that practice for CPT, for Evo. They play in Weds Night Fights every week. You give them that chance to reset you again, you're gonna lose a ton more damage, and that's how it snowballed towards the end. It's I love my man Sevele, but dude, that is you just gotta watch out for the risk reward. Just pay attention to that. Your game is solid. Your game is super solid. Your pressure is solid. Yeah, your defense is solid. The problem is making the decision to, like, do I want to take a risk with my lead, or I'm rushing him down? Should I go all in on the rush down, or should I rush him down in segments? Frame trap stop, frame trap stop. You gotta pick and choose your path. Don't snowball it. Snowballing will work versus intermediate and lower because they get scared easier. You're playing versus high caliber players, they're gonna sniff it out. Oh, this guy wants to this. Okay,
So
take my dessert. What's up? Talk to me.
one of the defensive options that I have trouble dealing with, right, is when do you wake up buttons and when do you wake up delay buttons? Because people love to shimmy. I'm not saying Chris would have shimmied there because Seville, I feel like if it was me, it's either wake up match buttons or wake up take the throw. Wake up match buttons or wake up take the throw. Because I hate taking a Sakura throw because she just walks up and throws you again or hits you with that elbow. But if you wake up match buttons, then you kind of beat the elbow because your button's already, well, maybe not. You beat the throw if you walk up, if you match jab. But if you take a throw, then you beat the elbow because you block the elbow. So it's really hard for me to figure out because all these situations happen so fast. Like, what do I do? Do I wake up button? Do I wake up back? Do I wake up V shift? I don't know. I feel like Seville was like, he's gonna throw again. Jab. Nope. He's gonna throw again. Jab. Nope. Ah, I hit 3 times.
It's the throw scenarios are the biggest mix-ups there is in this game. It's very scary, and it makes any player look like a fool. Like, oh my god, I whipped a throw, right? Like, oh my god, if I don't tech this throw, I'm gonna get stunned. But if I push a button, I can lose a lot more damage. What do I do? It just every scenario depends. Like if you have enough stun, and you're in the corner, and you know that they like to push like medium buttons, backdash, and you can probably get an air reset and land because sometimes they're fixated in doing two medium punches. Block one hit and jump. I've seen a lot of these things. A lot of these players sneak their way out depending on what frame trap you do. Like they pay close attention to what you can do in your whatever path of your frame trap, whatever it is. They have a slightly different strategy. Some people will mash the jab because they know that's your favorite frame trap. Some people will mash the backdash because they know they can flip out during that string. So I've seen that versus Mika in certain strings. But then, of course, you have to worry about the fears. All right, here we go. We got Larlad and Jordan. Don't give a fight, right? Don't give a fight.
This is a very big boy match right here. I like how their neutral range is literally half screen.
Oh my god! Oh, the tire's coming. No, they throw out a piece of gum, dude. Oh god! Yo.
Ooh, nice V shift.
Okay, I love it. Oh, the Chain Lord. Oh, he dashed in.
Oh no.
Go! Oh, where's your headbutts?
Wait, Jordan, he loves to do up chain. Are we gonna see an up chain tonight?
Oh, he hit his toe. He hit his pinky toe. Yo, this is the beefcake battle, man. Love it. Oh, I'm coming.
Oh, okay, that was literally instant.
Wow, he went for the dolphin grab?
But you know something? I realized in this game that V-Shift makes beating a dolphin dive really easy. Because you can hold back and do it now.
Yeah, and also Cammy's V-Trigger dive kick.
Oh.
And you're invincible if you get the slow motion V-Trigger, or V-Shift. So you get a full combo punish. And you know who we saw that punish? It was Frills in the UK event.
Oh, I need to practice that. That sounds good, actually.
Yep.
Still jumping in. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he don't care.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, he's got a lot. He's got a lot of life. Oh, he chained him right through the tire. Ugh. Dude, I love it, dude. Pound for pound, heavyweights.
Look at this neutral. It's like this is half screen neutral. Oh, there it is.
Look at. Oh, okay. Dolphin dive again. Oh, whoa. Oh, too far.
Ouch.
Oh, got him. You got him. Yeah, man, this is the beefcake battle, dude. Dude, they're punching like they're punching meat in freaking in Philadelphia. They're dude. This is like the Rocky training, dude. Punching meat. Oh, is that safe? Oh my god, that was safe.
Oh my.
Oh, what? Okay, that looked like it wasn't gonna jump, but he still picked him up. I think Blarlad, I think, knows every single tire interaction imaginable. Whether the tire hits late, early, he does the flips. He knows how to combo it all, man. Look at this. He knows. I bet you. See, look at him, dude. He's so freestyling with this stuff.
What's unfortunate is Blarlad is able to throw as many tires as he wants, but Upchain or Jordan cannot throw a single banana or can.
Will the tire eat up the food?
No, every time he tries to throw out one of those items, Blarlad just sweeps him.
Just like
and
that.
It crushes.
Oh wow. Calls out the tire. Can he bull hit him?
Probably, but the tire might hit him on the way, like that.
The chain is good.
Worth it, actually.
The chain is good. The chain is good. They're both figuring it out right now. Jordan is figuring out the matchup right now. Oh my god, the tire. Oh, you were stuck? Dude, V-shift. V-shift that. Yo, my man. V-shifted. You can get a free combo punish. Oh, can he, can Blar, I think Blarlad could probably OS if it whiffs.
If he V-shifts, I think Blarlad will be able to see the V-shift and run roll back. Or, well, no, I think it depends on which charge punch he uses, but that 4 charge punch, I don't think he can roll back, so he can technically punish it.
Yeah, I can tell you a lot of people still do not V-shift. That's for sure, including myself. I don't V-shift everything. Barely anything, actually, to be honest. Only certain obvious things. But you definitely need a V-shift the unblockable. Because you can hold back doing it.
But I feel like V-shifting is still not...
Worth it?
No, I think it's worth it. It's just... Whoa, that hurts. The button combination is not easy. Well, I guess it's as easy as it gets now. But initially when it came out, you had to release your joystick. It had to be in neutral position. You can't be holding direction. So like, there's so many restrictions on it. And now there's still a restriction on it. You can't hold down. So I feel like the difficulty of the move makes it not appealing to use, even though it's as easy as it's gonna get.
Blarlad's okay losing this much damage every time. You know, I was talking to his brother Kirby Light about. One thing I don't like about Blarlad's gameplay is he just throws away 50% of his life. I guess he just wants V-trigger, and it works out for him just like that. You know, I think that's his game plan. He's all, hey, look, dude. Yeah, keep hitting me. This is all fun and games. Just give me my V-trigger so I can actually start to play the game. Maybe that's his game. Maybe it's like he doesn't care. But I don't know, man. Like I just see, traditional Street Fighter. You don't want to give up free damage. I mean, you never do. And he just has to work harder on his V-trigger strategy now. Like when he doesn't have to, he can just. He can play like, oh, let me get my free damage with Abigail, and then while I'm getting my free damage, I'm also building my V gauge and strategically placing the tires. But maybe that didn't work out for him. You know, I'm not completely hating on the style because Blarlad's still putting in the results of getting top 8, but like I just feel he's giving too much out. You know, maybe
too much.
Maybe a little bit too much. Yeah.
Like because he plays like the character with pretty much the most health in the game, and I play Zangief as well. They tell you like use your life as a resource, so you kind of have to give up some life to get in, which is very unfortunate because sometimes you get carried away. Like I get carried away sometimes until I pick Seth and realize Seth has no health, so I treat health so much better now. When I play Zangief. Ooh, Matcherino.
Hey guys, remember we have a Matcherino for Street Fighter V. It's free contribution, free 30-cent contribution. Look, we got 39 codes. Okay, how many people are watching right now? Well, if I open up that screen, you will see.
Got like 150 people watching.
All 150 of you, or however many of you haven't put the code in, do us a favor. Go to the Matcherino page, click claim code. Here, look, if you guys don't know where it is, boom. You go to the Twitch chat, you see the Street Fighter 5 link of the Matcherino. Go in there, claim that code. Just do that right now. It'll take you maybe 10 seconds if you're already signing up to it or not. Help the players out. 100% of the proceeds go to the players. You know, they're putting on a show for you guys tonight. You know, it may help them get a Uber Eats, you know, something nice for their significant others or their brothers or sisters or family. Who knows?
It's going up. It's going up.
Oh, yeah, it's going up. Yes, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Time.
Thank you. Yes, we truly appreciate your efforts in doing this. I mean, we're all having fun here, right? If we were at a live event, we would have you know, just the buy-in money that people would do it for $5 each, right? But it's a free tournament. We do what we can. We do what we can. So, okay, that will be it. We're gonna move into losers quarters. So it's gonna be Shine.
Shine and Blarlad.
Shine and Blar. Oh yeah, it is Shine and Blarlad.
I don't know if I've seen this one yet. I don't think I've seen the tire versus the
No,
knife
they
yet.
played. It was close. It was really close.
Okay. Close matches are always fun to watch, especially when people are just throwing haymakers left and right, like Abigail. And I would say Cody's kind of a haymaker thrower, but Shine plays very he plays very smart. So even though it looks like haymakers, they're not.
Yeah. Okay. So this is actually a match that I'm talking about, or like, okay. So remember when I said he loses too much?
Yes.
Okay. You might see that here. You know, you know, so this is just one of those things where, like, damn, dude, you know, if he strategized it, you know,
you don't want to
make Shine like very nervous about like the way that he's setting up the tires. But yeah. I mean, you know what? Maybe Blarlad just knows something that we don't. He's like, bro, trust me, I've tried that way. I've tried setting it up. People are just too smart for that now. So you know what? One of my new thing is like, all right, go ahead, hit me. Hit me. If you let one of the tires go, it's party time. If you don't, I get V-triggered. So, you know, choose your poison. So I see that too. I see that angle too. I just, man, it's just harder. You know, like you're putting yourself in double overtime of work.
I feel like that's what Abigail does. Once he goes in, he has to keep going in. I feel like that is the Abigail playstyle. I don't know if it's the right one, but all I know is that when I'm on the other end, it's really, really hard to deal with.
Yeah, so this is going to be a fun match unless Shine bullies Blarlad in the corner. So, okay, here we go. Yeah, he calls it right away. Yep. Oh, I see. He's okay taking the damage. He's all fine. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't play Abigail. I play Abigail. Shut your mouth. You old man, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Look at that, free jump in. Okay, now what? Oh, we're even. Okay, here we go. Party started. Oh, no. Yeah, so this is the problem. Stun is high. Okay, we're going to do about this. Okay, one runs away. Oh my god, how many stabs below the waist? Is that legal? Somebody call. Yo, rabbit punches. Dude, he got shanked over there. Oh, my lord. Oh! Oh, on your marks, get set. Oh no! Yo, I told you this match was gonna be entertaining. Woo! Yo, that my man got into track and field position. Dun, 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 dun. Oi. Oh, he blocked the double crosser. He blocked it.
Wait, I noticed that the second he blocked, he crouched it, so he can block. It's a true block swing then, I think.
You're probably right. Oh, yeah, Abigail's using. Oh, he's using V
in the corner.
V gauge.
Oh no!
Man, I wish this was the first of 3. The first of 2 is just too fast for this type of match, man. Oh no! Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. already. Man, Shine went on the board.
Cody.
Like, I mean, it looked like a beautiful mess in the beginning. You know, it looked like, okay, whatever Blarlad was doing, it was going back and forth. And it just seemed that as soon as Shine got V-Trigger, it was done. Like, the opportunity becoming less and less. You know, he started to get the ruffian kicks like that to get the knockdown, get the party started for Shine's Cody. Oh, what a jump in.
Oh, Shine's actually getting a lot of jump-ins.
Yeah. Yep, yeah, I mean, he's playing Street Fighter with him. He's just playing the... Alright, you want to just give me the free life? No problem. I'll just slowly push you in the corner. Oh, there we go. Nice anti-air. Oh, he's got the tire? Yeah, that's a free throw. Yep, get off me. Yeah, maybe this is a match where Abigail does not need V-Trigger. He just needs to V-reversal Cody out of the exhaust. Reverse! Oh, that was a good trade.
Ooh, boy, these is V-shift.
Oh no! That was a hard read. That was Blarlad, a hard read. Why? Why? Just you guys. Man, these guys. He doesn't take his foot off the pedal, man. He just wants to go in, dude. So, bye, shut up, man. Let me play my game. Dude, Shine. He will completely punish. He'll play the whiff punish game. He'll wait for his turn. Oh my gosh, look at this.
How's he getting so many jump-ins?
It's because he's figuring out the timing of Blarlad's defense. Oh no.
No.
Hey, oh, again?
Alright,
No!
well, we know
That's
that
not-
Shine has that OS on lockdown.
Okay,
so,
that's definitely not gonna work against Shine. Or against, you're in the corner. You got to think like, what are you V-shifting away from? You know, that think of Street Fighter 4 where you can, yeah, it's OS country.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's super easy in this game to kind of just like, oh, he's backdashing. Let me just continue with another button. You know, it's not like Cody had a command grab with that V-trigger. And, you know, everything he had is a target. He just does a bunch of target combos. Mediums, target combos. So, where you want to V-shift is a mid-screen pressure, where it's not a true combo. So, like, say, for instance, he does crouching whatever into tornado, which is not a true block string. V-shift that, so you can get the free knockdown. You'll get the slow motion thing. When somebody's doing an obnoxious jump that has a dive kick or a special in the air, V-shift that, so you don't have to guess on the trajectory. So like things like that, to where you can get a punish, you can reset the neutral situation. You know, those are going to help you out versus the Hail Mary V-shifts in the corner. I don't really see that as successful. Unlike the first few weeks of V-shift came out, people did it, they didn't know what to do. They froze up.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, like what was this? But now people are OSing it and everything. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new world.
All right. I learned very early on that V-shifting in the corner is very dangerous. Because you're in a corner, you're in counter hit state, you're probably gonna die.
Yeah. All right. Up next. Oh, we got another doozy.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
This is gonna be one of the contenders that will beat. I mean, I expected these guys to be in grand finals, but I mean the rest of this bracket looks really, really good already. So I don't know who's actually gonna win. So every match here is gonna be extremely exciting and extremely sad, because it's gonna be sad that they lose, and it's gonna be exciting because it's gonna be a good match.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely right. All of the players that are left have won Wednesday Night Fights. They've won it in a consistent fashion too. It's not just like a once in a while, right? And Shine, even though he hasn't won that many, I mean, he's not even from this region, but he's shown like the top 3 dominance, and he's won Wednesday Night Fights before. I'm sure if you give him enough time in this region, he's gonna be another one of the nephews and the Chris CCHs and Samurais that have been in that winning rotation. That's crazy. That's the level of play we're at right now. There's nobody that is fully dominant. At least in the weeklies, they're just constantly one up each other.
Mm-hmm. And Shine, Shine's been in the scene for a while now. He's been traveling, probably not lately, but like he's competed for at least a few, like 4 years, I think, as long as I remember. So these are like, I would say professional veterans. I would say they're considered professional veterans now, right?
Chris CCH? Oh yeah.
Samurai, not Chris. Although he has started.
Well,
we're talking about Shine, I think.
Let me tell you though, dude. Like, I think Chris just hasn't had the opportunities that he's having now compared to remember it was Canada Cup. He beat Daigo a few years ago. Like and then we saw how good he was doing versus the exhibition versus Japanese players. Like, I saw that and I just saw his come up. I'm like, dude, if this kid just keeps playing the way he's playing and more of these events, he's going to be one of the best players in the West Coast, hands down. And lo and behold, here he is. You know, I mean, it's unfortunate that you can only see him play online. I'm pretty sure offline he's just that much more ruthless. Oh my goodness!
Do a jumping combo. He do a jumping combo. Wow.
Round 2. Fight.
Scuba Bomber, thank you for watching Street Fighter 5. And for those of you guys just tuned in, the winner of tonight's Street Fighter 5 tournament wins a trip to the Red Bull Kumite LCQ. Yes, it's brought to you by Red Bull, announced by the tournament director, Jimmy Wynn. Yes.
Yeah, I'm really excited whoever wins this because they get the Red Bull treatment, and I'm just gonna be curious because I'm gonna be asking them when I see them at Red Bull, be like, yo man, like how is it? How are you treating you? I'm really curious.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, if you're gonna go, dude. Yeah, it's an experience. You'll see. Like, I mean, what I would expect, obviously, they're gonna take your entire experience there. If they have goodie bags or ice packs or anything like that, photos. They have professional photographers there, group pictures, memorabilia. Like, they go the full nine. So like, they take care of their stuff. I mean, a bunch of the Red Bull Kumite finalists though, they all get something special off the bat. So yeah, who knows? I'm very curious to see what the LCQ players get, but I'm sure Red Bull's gonna take care of them above and beyond.
Ooh, that last round ender was really rough. Looks like, I think there had to be a misinput because that was a very, very long blocked combo before the super came out. Wake up EX Fireball. That's like Wake Up Gale from Dalsum, except Akuma has one. Seth technically has one too.
I think Dalsum's is better because if it's blocked, he's plus.
He's plus. Oh, great usage of V-Shift. Get that gray life.
Tech.
V-Shift, get that gray life.
The defense by Samurai. Oh, dude, walk up throw. Chris CCH taking game number 1. Yeah, you saw some great V-Shifts there. If it's not a true block string and you can get a knockdown, that's a lot of gray life. And then also, like, if Akuma does an air, like if he's in V-trigger and he does an air fireball on you, depending on your range, if you're far enough and you don't want to get like trapped by the fireballs, V-shift away, reset to neutral. Yeah, it's also very legit. Just make sure when you V-shift though, you don't V-shift when you're like meaty into the fireball, because you're just gonna, Akuma will land and he'll be able to combo you. He might be able to do double roundhouses or whatever. Just do it like at a very safe distance. Just get yourself out of there. That's the best bet.
Yeah, I'm curious. Who are Chris's training partners? I think Jot is one of them, right?
Yeah, Jot is definitely his training partner. I mean, he does play versus a lot of the Wednesday Night Fights players like Luigi, Mario.
Okay.
I'm sure he plays against like Samurai. They all play. Is like, but Jot, I'm hearing is one of his main training partners and rivals.
I see.
And it shows. Like both of them have leveled up. And, like Jot, man, he is the showstopper. Like, he really does come in and just ruin it for you. and he has so many characters at his disposal too.
He does. Vega, Seth, Manat, oh man, Akira. Oh, so good. Gonna be trigger to action. How you gonna block this? You're not.
The jump!
What?
Crazy.
A counter hit.
You should be able to V-shift away from that jump cross-up setup. Oh, he missed the combo. Oh, this can cost him. This can cost him so much. Chris, you shouldn't have missed that combo.
He went for the greedy combo and it probably wouldn't have killed.
That's Akuma might have. It might have. Oh, he tried the OS. He tried the OS.
Wait, there's an OS?
You can OS the kick or demon.
Oh,
it's pretty nasty. I think it's like a late cancel. You know, like this demon comes out, but if not, if you jump, the kick will come out. Something like that. Okay. Nice troll kick to get through that. Oh, I gotta switch the names.
so much great health from those roundhouses.
Yeah, Samurai is fighting for his life here. Yeah, man, I can't believe he's already down a game. These games are going so fast.
Yes.
Now he's got full meter now, so he can. Oh, he can definitely kill.
Was he dead?
Oh, he's dead.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is Seth. Seth's got low health. He's definitely dead. But now look who has full meter. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be very difficult for Samurai. Samurai's got to play extreme double time footsies. He's got to get the damage first, because if he's in the red and he's sitting on V trigger, Chris can win. Just one confirmed. Useless. Oh, man, already in the corner position. Samurai's already down by like 40%.
Oh, those roundhouses.
Oh yeah, he didn't want to uppercut. He respected the dive kick. He respected it. It's scary.
Oh, he's within range.
Oh yeah, he's. Oh my God. Yo, look how hungry he's barking at. Yo, give me that hit. Give me that hit, Samurai. Give me that hit. Oh my God. Oh, it's Samurai. The defense. Oh, that's it. That's a wrap. And Chris CCH with the defense eliminates Samurai from the tournament. Boom! Young Buck.
That's pretty good.
Yo, every time I see Chris, like it's like he's playing the micro step game faster and faster. That's so scary. You know, I think that's what we call it's like the eye of the tiger. Like you're when you're a Shodo and you're constantly like buffering uppercut and you're barely walking and you're not throwing a fireball. You're not throwing a button out. You're just constantly kind of doing that little shimmy-ish walk closer. And you're doing it so fast that like. You're supposed to. You see Daigo do this in his old games. I used to do it in the old games. But it's having a leg up on the competition in the ground game, because that's gonna allow you to instantly push a button on whiff punish at that hair of a distance. You know, it's where they're at now in execution. And these are the things that. Why I love fighting games is because of the execution. It's because only certain people in the world can do this. Yes, they made inputs much easier in certain things, but that's where it ends. You still gotta do this, and you still gotta react. You still gotta push the button really fast. You know, like how do you learn that? You know, it's just by many months, years of training.
To be fair, like I didn't even know about the like random buffering in neutral until I saw someone do it, and I was like, "What are they teabagging me? What? Why are they walk crouching forward or backwards? And why are they pushing like jab and neutral for no reason?" Until I walked into a jab, and then I got hit by like a special into a super. I'm like, "Oh, I get it. How are they DPing so fast? Are they cheating?" And that's when I started coming out to Wednesday Night Fights and asking people like, "Oh, that's what you're doing." So I think a lot of these need to be, I don't know if coaching is the right word, but it has to be taught. Because these are very special techniques that like you don't inherently learn just by playing the game unless you see other people do it. Which is the beauty of fighting game.
Yo, okay. Hold the phone, dude. Check this out. Ready? $101. What in the? Okay, all right. We got a shout out. Okay, first and foremost, thank everybody for using the codes. Okay, all the codes are out, but you can still go to Click Quest, Twitter Quest, YouTube Quest, and add additional, free money into the prize pool. Now let's thank the people that put in the direct contribution. $60 by Reformats. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Reformats.
Thank you. $20 from Shorty Stacker. That's the majority. Okay. Show more. Yeah, I see a lot of the coupons used. Definitely.
Coupons are used up.
Yeah. A lot of the So thank you guys. I'm trying to scroll down as much from the players that have, or everybody watching that has contributed. Again, thank you. Either the direct contributions, it's amazing. That's you're guaranteeing now everybody gets a pretty decent meal. You know, like dude, like everything counts. Maybe they one of the players spending money for Kumite, right?
Oh my god!
Because they're going to Vegas. You know,
yes.
You're not just gonna play games. You're gonna probably like eat, drink, and maybe play a little bit.
Yeah.
Play the tables a little bit. But thank you guys again.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of going to Vegas or Kumite, like a lot of things, I don't know if people realize, like the first time they go to a major, the costs add up. There's venue, which I think people, when they start out, they split among their friends in a room. There's travel, which is either driving or plane tickets. And then there's a hidden cost of what we're going to eat. When are we eating?
Yeah. All of that comes into play, like, but the cool thing about the fighting community, and I'm not gonna say everybody is gonna do it, but some of the friends you meet along the way, they may say, "Hey, dude, I got you," and like when you hear that for the first time, you're like, "Dude, like, who are these people? This is like the best." Like I didn't even. And then of course you're gonna be like, "Oh no, don't worry, man, I got you." you might have that reversal on them. And dude, that's just the way camaraderie starts building. Like these relationships you have with people that you would never given the time of day to, but with a similar passion of playing Street Fighter or gaming in general. Dude, that's why I stuck around for 20 plus years. My man Jimmy, the same thing. I met him through this stuff, and 20 plus years later, we're pretty much doing the same thing, but providing events for you guys and seeing where we are in modern times. We've hung out quite a few times, many times actually, Stu, and eating, or you've been to my birthday dinner before, a K barbecue, remember?
Oh yeah, you had the cake that was like a fight stick.
Yeah,
yes.
Dude, like all these things, dude, is just a special, it's a special moment for everybody. All right, we can share war stories, man, but we got a tournament to run. Coming up next, I think they're already in here. We got Luigi versus Nephew, yes, for winners finals. Yeah, we're already at winners finals, man. Already? Oh, yeah. This is Battle of the Young Bucks. So I think, like, Luigi... At one point, it was Luigi and Chris CCH as the two consistent Wednesday Night Fights winners of, like, end of 2020, early 2021.
Yes.
They were back and forth, you know. And then a lot more players started to come out. You know, the more Samurai started to come, and you know, Nephew started to come a lot more. Everybody started leveling up. Then BlazBlue started. Like, there was a different phases of competition that just blew up. And then I'm not saying Luigi got bumped down. It's just now that you add more people to it, it's like there's you got to pick and choose now. Like, oh, it's my week that I'm kicking ass. It's their week, and it's great to see Luigi back on top, especially at this point of the game where people just came off of like CPT, Evo, Intel. They're still grinding, and now he's playing one of, if not the best player in the West Coast. It's Luigi versus Panda's nephew, and he's on SFL. Yeah. All right.
Round 1.
Here we go.
Fight.
Oof. All right. But yeah, speaking of the late, I mean, you bring a good point. And I'm thinking back, there's been like I would call it like an era of players just dominating Wednesday Night Fights, and for a while it'd be Jesse or Dunga Diaz, and then there's a Chris CH era, which I would say is like still kind of right now, except there's a lot more competition. So I would say he's still a threat. And then there's JB, there's Nephew, there's Samurai, and even for a while there's Punk. Oh my God, Luigi is just dominating neutral right now.
Oh yeah, it's looking really solid for Luigi. We're not trying to jinx him here, man, but like,
No, what did I say? I didn't
he's put in the work. You know, at least he's done his job, man. He made Nephew use meter. Oh no! Oh, you got your hand caught in the cookie jar. Oh, welcome back to the big leagues. Welcome to the big leagues. Wow, Nephew was waiting to strike, dude, like a rattlesnake, dude. Wow.
Okay.
Yo, hey, look.
Dear.
In order to win this tournament, you gotta finish your plate. You gotta finish your plate. And now look at this. The momentum is quickly shifted to Nephew. This is what he wants. Oh.
This is true. Following through is actually a skill, I think. There are a lot of players that are really good in the beginning of a round. They're really good in the middle of a round. But when it comes to taking the final life of someone, there are some players that can't follow through for some reason. I'm not saying Luigi can't. I'm saying it's a skill that you can.
Yeah, it's all of that comes into play as part of your training. You know, and some of these things you need to be mentored. You know, like you can't do this alone. It's impossible to do this by yourself. It really is. You know, and you may think you're alone, but when you first learned the game, either you had somebody to get you into the game, or you're playing your first ranked match or your casual match, or you're playing somebody's lobby. Like you're trying to communicate sooner or later. Like, dude, how do you do this? Like, what do I do? You know, and those questions become more and more personal. Like, hey, how did you get better? Like, where do you go? Is there tournaments near you? And like, man, like you have to really be mentored throughout the entirety of your, you know, your path in becoming either a pro player or a good player. Doesn't matter. Like, even me, like I've asked a lot of questions too versus the young guns, because there's some things I still don't understand in this game that they see, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my goodness, look, this same thing kind of happened last time, but it's a gigantic lead with Luigi. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can't EX flash kick. That's what we're doing. He wanted to prevent the free slide tick throw, because that's a known strategy. If Colleen has V trigger and she back throws you, she can V-trigger slide, tick throw you, or shimmy you.
Okay, interesting setup because I didn't know.
You know
I
that?
wasn't aware that was a standard setup.
That is the cheesiest.
That was because that's a very far flash kick. I was just like, wow, that hit.
Yep. Because you know, like, it's one of the autopilot things that Colleen has. So you can, you know, once in a while catch her. Oh, Esports Arena in the house. Our friends at Esports Arena. You see him in the chat. Oh yes, thank you for joining us.
Ooh, I see him.
Yeah.
Oh, and Esports Arena. And wait, St. Cole and Esports Arena.
Oh, St. Cole's in there? Oh no, he should have continued it! Get the knockdown! No! Finish your plate! Luigi! See, in that scenario, you need to knock down Colleen because her V trigger gives her access to go through projectiles, you know, with her spear. So you can't like let her up. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What an attack reversal. That's wild, yo. And now, you know, if we're playing in winners finals, you gotta deal with this level of competition. Nice patience. Oh, he caught you. Oh. Let's go.
Nice interrupt.
Yep. There. Nice knockdown. Yeah, V triggers up. Oh, he could have crouched and pierced it. He tried to jump in light. He tried it, yeah. He tried it again. I mean, it can
good
catch,
adaptation.
Like, yeah, if you sometimes you're not thinking about it. Like there's a lot of autopilot scenarios, you know, where you're super plus somewhere. But I mean, obviously the opponent can wake up EX.
That was only 2 games, right?
That was only 2 games. Luigi is definitely switching. Because I set the lobby to the first of 3. I didn't forget this time. I definitely didn't forget. No. It happened.
So, will Luigi switch to G, or do you think he's going to stick with Guile? I think his Guile is fine, except those 2 rounds didn't fall through.
I think his Guile is fine for sure. I think if he switches to G, he's not going to be able to breathe at all. Like, just Colleen's pressure is too much, like, up close. It's not just that G does not have a 3 frame, but he has with punishable normals. You know, he's a pretty big target too. Pushback is not in his favor. Oh yeah, like Colleen can definitely pin him down a lot more than most characters. And plus, you know, like, fireballs are not going to do anything versus Colleen. You know, she has V trigger. Let's go right through them. If G gets the upper hand, it just gives Nephew V trigger that much quicker. Yeah, so there's a lot. There's a lot going through. I'm glad he's sticking with Guile. He does amazing in the start of the round. Look, he's already, look at this. Yo, he is Top Gun. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's getting too anxious with that. I mean, he's got some life to give. Oh, you are almost dead. Yep, and you got to deal with this. Oh my gosh, yeah. Ouch.
Dude, Nephew's pressure is so good when he gets you where he wants you.
It's airtight, my friend. It is airtight. Nephew is one of the best Colleen players, not just in the States, but in the world. You know, I think he's just his potential is still there to, like, yeah, he made it a Capcom Cup, so I'm very, very, very curious to see how he does versus everybody, and I feel he's gonna do the damage. Oh my goodness. Yep. Oh, the confirms are ready. Almost dizzy. Okay, good defense by Luigi. Still alive. EX 100 booms, get off me.
He activated during the dash.
He activated on the startup animation. Either if it's going to be a fireball or sonic boom, he did it anyways. And he was at a range where he was still safe. Now what? Oh, wow! Look at this guy go, the movement. Oh, Sonic Boom. EX Sonic Boom's a bit. No, what is going on?
No, that had to have been an overhead kick.
Oh, no. And Nephew moves on to Grand Finals. Luigi. Miss input. He probably, yeah, you're probably right. He probably wanted to do an overhead or the upside down roundhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate. But,
very, very unfortunate. But you know what? Luigi is still in the game. He's still in the game.
It's true. And he is going to end up fighting the winner of the next match, which is Chris CCH versus Shine. That's another exciting match where Chris will probably, I mean, I actually don't know who Chris uses anymore. He has Seth. We all know he has an Akira. He has a Sakura. Like, Chris has so many good characters, and he's so strong with all of them. So whoever he picks, I'm just gonna be like, it's gonna be a good match, because it's gonna be Cody regardless. Cody's also really fun to watch.
Yep, yeah, always fun, and this is one of those 350. If I spell it wrong, man, because you know a lot of players put PC next to their
They put
name.
PC at the name. They put underscore PC, or they put
Sometimes
weird
you can
variation of their
spell
name. It's like, which one
PX.
is it?
Okay. If you're a tournament organizer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Or when you're typing fast, but CFN, you know, it doesn't type as fast as you. You know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Okay, all right, there we go. We got. Oh, I gotta change the battle lounge. This is a first of two, by the way.
It's a good match for our first of two. It's okay though. It's okay.
Yeah. Kind of not, man. This is we want to see them play longer, you know, but it's just where we are in the tournament. So, Chris CCH versus Shine. Now, I think the past few weeks it has been Jot that has been taking down Shine, but Shine has been beating Chris CCH before that, and then you know it's one of those things where it's still fairly new between them. They are playing from kind of, you know, far distances, so there's adjustments to the connection. You know, it's a still fresh match for both of them, and that's what's going to be exciting about it.
Wait, this connection is from Seattle to Texas, or oh, okay.
Seattle from Texas. So Chris CCH is from Seattle. Shine is currently in Texas.
I see.
And I believe Houston, Texas.
Chris CCH starting off really well.
Oh, he missed.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Oh, okay, this is deadly. This is very, very deadly. Remember, this is like Colleen. Look at that. Fierce. Oh, no anti-air. Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll talk about it in a little bit. But, oh, it's very close, very close. Oh, the knife. The knife is still there in play. Good throw. No more knife.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
Oh, man, he did the jump. But I was gonna say, Cody loses the anti-air while he's in V-trigger. I don't think he can do that good anti-air with him. He does like a different anti-air.
Huh.
Yeah, I think it's just different. Like the crouching, I think like the crouching fierce of that, like close-up fierce changes because he has a knife. Oh wow! What in the world of a conversion is that?
So many fierces.
Dios mío! Sorry. Oh, that's a free throw. Oh my god. Oh, he just went in. Chris CCH is playing as disrespectful as he can, and you know what? He had enough life. He had enough stun.
Seth wins.
Okay, I don't know if he had enough life.
He had enough life because Shine did not have critical art.
Okay.
I mean, he would have gotten close to death, but I mean, he chose violence. Okay.
I see. He chose violence.
he definitely chose violence there. And you know, this is first to two. This is first to two, and sometimes you gotta let it rip. Yeah, letting it rip in first to two does wonders. Letting it rip in first to three, there's some adaptation time. Yeah, here we go. Trouble time. Yep.
This is gonna hurt so much.
A lot. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Oh, and he's done. Oh, is he dead? Oh no, he messed up.
What?
He missed the combo.
What's going on here?
Oh man, oh that's not good. Oh, block low. Oh, jump. Oh, yo, this thing keeps going.
No. This is the second time we've seen Shine kind of miss a punish.
Oh, that's not good. That's really unfortunate for Shine. Yeah, he had that, like, I think he would have killed with the combo in the corner. All of those were like medium heavies. There was no lights. There was no lights in any of that. Yeah, that anti-air button. He doesn't have that. I don't think with while he's in V-trigger. Oh, Zonk Knuckle, of course.
Ooh. That did so much damage.
Of course, yes. Corner carry, Oki. Time for pain. Yep, almost dizzy. Yep, you got it. Oh, he checked him. You checked him there. Oh my, and you're gonna get a mix up. Oh my gosh, yo, Chris CCH. Oh my,
You missed the super.
oh he's dead. He's dead. He got him in a trap. Checkmate, and Chris CCH moves on to losers final. Yo, everything went so fast. Everything went so fast. The decision making, like Chris, it seemed like, yo, he was like 4 steps ahead. That was wild. Oh man, it was just some crucial drops too from Shine.
I know.
Oh, dude, dude, it was scary. Either like whoever had the momentum was you would think it would be the round closer. And then the craziest challenge was that crouching jab after, I believe after Zonk Knuckle.
It was the exact. Chris did a crouching jab interrupt. I was like, wow, you pressed a button there?
Yes, yeah. And you know, it's one of those things too. There is a specific. Some people call it an OS. Okay. But it's human timing. Okay. So if you push a button slightly after their jab would come out, you would block the jab, and then you would jab any hesitation after that. That makes sense? You would.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So there's an interrupt timing. If you know their jab timing, you would push the button as soon as their jab comes out. Your jab would get blocked. Like you would block their jab, but if they did anything slower, a shimmy, a medium, your jab would win. So yeah, that's just one of those instances. Okay, and that works with a lot of the Street Fighters. By the way, if you know they're delaying their plus, you know, a lot of people would scare you with huge plus advantage, and then they would kind of like sit back and then do something else. But he took that risk. I mean, Shine could have pushed anything. He could have pushed anything and won.
That's
All right.
definitely a skill
Yeah.
to know. Like, I'm gonna push a button when you're plus, and I'm gonna counter hit you. Like, I'm too scared to do that.
You're not alone. You're definitely not alone, man. No, okay. Here's the craziest thing. I think like the best Guile players know when to push crouching jab. Have you seen that? They just interrupt perfectly, and they're 4 framers. Like they know something that we don't. Like what is this galaxy brain crouching light punch that you're doing? You know, we shouldn't be afraid of that. We can at least take a little micro step on our frame trap because you have a 4 frame. But no, you know how to interrupt. So that's just that's what I've been noticing. I think like towards the end of season 1 to season 2, like when Gal first came out, like people starting to figure out how to defend with him. And I'm getting crouching jabs out of like the most weird interactions. And I'm like, yo, they must know something that like they. I question my tendencies. Like, am I doing this wrong? What the hell? How do you know this? So, and I think it's been applied throughout the board. You know, people know these frame trap timings. Like, oh, you're this is where you're gonna delay, and let me push that jab right there. That's I know.
And that's when and then when you find out that timing, that's when the roundhouse crush counter comes in. Oh, I know you're delaying your jab, Guile.
Or like a great example is Infectious doing like it was I'll say SFL. He did like a wake up. Wake up crouching medium punch versus like Cammy or versus NL's Cammy.
Wait, the entire head move?
No. He just said wake up crouching medium punch because he knew he was gonna like delay or shimmy, and he countered him. Yeah. I'm like, dude, you're big brained.
Yes.
Like.
Ooh, so we got Akira here. Oh, look at that button.
Luigi. Whoop.
Triple shimmy. Oh no. This is oh.
Yeah, so this is a 3 out of 5 everyone now. Now we're in losers finals of the tournament. Yeah. Yeah, there's more rounds or more games to give. So you know, Chris CCH, he does have quite a bit of characters to use, and he has been practicing Akira a lot. I mean, he's won a tournament last week with Akira.
Oh yes, and the mirror match versus
with Jot.
Yes.
Yeah, when we thought, okay, Jot was the best Akira in the West Coast, and you know, it just clearly shows they practice together. They know each other's stuff. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Chris CCH probably has the most Akira experience. That's for sure. I mean, not just because he plays Akira, but I mean his training partner Jot, and all those obscure characters that Jot picks too. Let's be honest, right? Like if you're inviting a friend or a competitor or whatever, right? Do you really invite a Vega player to a 1st to 10? No. You want to invite like an Akuma, a Cammy, you know, a top tier player. You don't want to invite. You don't invite a Manat. You don't invite like the most obscure things. You should. I think that's why like Chris and John, they play 11 sometimes. You know, just to play the cast. And that's the way to do it, man. You gotta play the things that you don't. Yeah. Damn, dude, Chris is doing so good with his character.
Oh, it's over now. The Silver.
Oh, Luigi. Oh. Yeah, he tried to give himself some more room there.
Akira wins.
Chris smelled it. Jumped in. Yeah, dude, jump on points. How do you get a clean hit on Guile? Jumping clean hit on Guile is very rare. Especially like, you know, versus a player of Luigi's caliber. Like even old school time, it's very. You're actually considered lucky to get a jump in on Guile. I remember that. I'm like, why do you keep calling me lucky? Like, dude, because nobody gets a lucky jump in on Guile. Well, I mean, what do Guiles do in the beginning of the round? They Sonic Boom. So what's the chances of me getting a jump in? And he goes,
50%.
Yeah, right. So, but then you know they caught on and they just hesitate. They just delay the fireball a little bit and screw me over.
Whoa, that palm move.
Look at this, damn. Oh, he missed the combo, but dude, even those 2 hits did a lot of damage.
Yo, that 2 hits, yeah, did a massive amount of damage.
It's over. Oh no! Ooh, you dead?
Yo, he had time to
TP.
shimmy during that whip and still punish. That's how fast it looked.
Yo, Chris CCH is not pulling any stop. He's, you know, a reminder: the winner of this tournament gets a free trip to the Red Bull Kumite LCQ in Las Vegas. That's taking place November 13th and 14th.
That's true. That's like being that's technically like being sponsored for one tournament.
Yeah, you can say that. It's a sort of a sponsorship, partnership, however you want to label it, or prize. Yeah, he tried to get away from the fireballs of beat it. Yo, again, his Chris CCH sees the future, man. You know what I mean? He's just playing the CFN archive that he's already played this match in his head. Oh yeah, Luigi's going for fireball here, and here. No man, it's brutal. Luigi may not have the experience on this matchup because he's getting hit by a lot of the crush counters up close. And when I was learning this match too, I was getting hit by a lot of things that I didn't understand. She is negative on a lot of those hard-hitting normals, but the spacing is what matters, and it just looks like, oh man, I can't punish it with mediums, so it must be safe. So then when they do it closer, you don't want to push a button still. So it's kind of like you have, that's where you have to do some of the frame data research, you know, to see like what how is it truly punishable. But yes, the best players space out those specific normals, so it masks the disadvantage that they would normally have. All right, so this loading up. Luigi going to play Guile still, or is he going to switch it up?
Yep.
He does. Solid puncher. Okay. He's got, I think, Buzz. Good. I'm very glad that he went back to character select.
I noticed that Chris is also using a pink pseudo breast cancer research foundation skin as well.
Oh yeah, that's a good observation there,
Sakura, right?
Uppercut. Wow. That does not even have any invo frames, except to be up. Oh, under the sonic boom! How dare you, Chris? Wow. Yeah, man, he's got Luigi's sonic boom timing down.
Chris's neutral is wild right now. It's so good.
Yeah, and to say the least, man, it's just like just the movements. I gotta say the micro stepping. Like what? How do you plus? I think he's dead.
Oh, no.
Oh, he messed up the combo anyways. Yo, this is a blow up. All right, here we go. Luigi, get him in the corner. Yeah, knock him down. Here. Ah, that's right. Flash kick. Throw. Work on that stun. Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah, he's done. He's done. He would have got chipped out. He would have got chipped out. And Chris CCH moves forward to grand finals.
Akira wins.
Damn! Look at this! Look at this, man! He gets his shot in grand final. He started from losers bracket. Okay, so in top 8.
I want to see who sent Chris the losers in before top 8. It was he lost to Luigi in top 8 before top 8.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yes. So
All
this
right.
was the run back.
Yeah. So check this out. There is a possibility. Okay. There's a possibility that if Nephew wins, he may forfeit the prize and give it to the runner-up. So, I mean, in Capcom Pro Tour, you didn't forfeit the prize. It's automatically defaulted to the runner-up if the winner has already won a CPT placement. Okay? So we're at the scenario again. we're at the rematch of the rematch. If you guys did not watch CPT US North America West, it was Nephew coming from the winner side versus Chris CCH coming from losers, and Chris reset the bracket and went to grand finals, or reset the grand finals bracket. Last game, last round versus Nephew, and Nephew gatekept. Is Nephew going to gatekeep again? Okay, remember the only prize here is, actually there's two prizes. The first grand prize is the flight to the Red Bull Kumite LCQ. So, I mean, I went on Nephew's stream the other day and he said if he wins, it just may go to the second place because he has plans of going there already. So, we'll see. Or will Chris CCH earn that spot on his own? That's what we're gonna figure out here. So, and oh, before I get to the grand finals, guys, also got to give it up to the Match Arena. Match Arena, where are we at in the Match Arena? Oh, we are $126.06. So it went up about $20 more.
It looks like Mr. Mustaflis contributed $25. Thank you very much.
Mr. Mustaflis, we miss you, man. Thank you so much for the contribution for Street Fighter 5. Oh, I see a lot. Yeah, you guys, reformats is $60. Yeah, and everybody else that have contributed through either a direct donation, the Click Quest, Twitter Quest, YouTube Quest, Sponsor Quest. You guys are awesome. And so this is the additional prize that goes to top 3. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, whoever wins, they're going to get at least, you know, some decent food money or gas money or wherever, you know, whatever they're going to do, chip money, money match, money match. But we'll see. You know, these guys are deserving of everything that comes out. Mm-hmm. And also, we want to give a shout out to Red Bull for providing, well, first Red Bull Kumite. And my man from Level Up Series, co-founder Jimmy Wynn, for working his magic to giving us the prizing for Wednesday Night Fights tonight, which is a free trip to the Red Bull Kumite LCQ. It's not a free spot into the finals. The winner here goes to the Red Bull Kumite LCQ because Street Fighter 5 has an on-site LCQ event, which that's what we're flying you to. And then from there, you still have to earn your stripes. You have to win that LCQ at Red Bull Kumite in order to get the 8th spot into the finals. Okay? The last spot of the finals of Street Fighter 5. Alright. Okay. Are we ready for some grand finals? I think we're ready for some grand finals. I think they're talking within. They're saying, okay, let's get started. 11 more and I'm done. Yeah. Alright, here we go. We got Chris CCH versus Nephew. This is the battle of the new bloods of Street Fighter in the West Coast. And I couldn't be more happier. I think we're doing our job. You know, cultivating the next best talent. Because if it was just like us oldies still doing the thing, there's a problem. You know, it's like maybe we're messing up or there's something. But no, it's clearly the next generation has definitely stepped up, and I couldn't have been happier. You know, as much as these guys grind, you see them every week perform. They're doing the thing. So that's true. Yeah, whatever they get from here, all the prizings, all the invitations. Oh nope, Nephew's gotten the W. It's well deserved. Okay, here we go. Chris CCH, he has to win 2 sets, okay, of best of 5, first of 3. This is a rematch of the Capcom Pro Tour North America West, event number 2.
This is exactly a rematch too. Chris
Yep.
coming from losers.
Yep, this is a rematch. Yeah. All right, crouch immediate kick to EX or to the regular upper.
Nice confirms.
Oh, and he's ready. Oh, he's gonna get confirmation off of that. Oh, frame trap. Yep, take the throw. Didn't slide. Oh. Close to death, but not really. Yeah, that's so hard to see. Like, Colleen gets amazing Oki off of various knockdowns, especially from EX Parabellum, comboing into the hail. You know, like it's very, very plus. You know, and, yeah, she doesn't have like the best like knockdown normals, but the mid range and the standing roundhouses, the hit confirmable medium is probably some of the best in the game.
Ooh, that was a nice confirm.
Nice. Stun City. Stun is there, and Nephew's work or Chris is working on it. Oh, this is gonna be close to death. Got it? No, not dead. Do not let Nephew live. Oh no, this is dangerous. This is very oh! He didn't wake up to that. I said this is very dangerous. He woke up with violence. He woke up with violence. He just felt that Nephew was gonna attack, but he didn't.
Colleen.
Oh man, he did a Sevele. No, it's okay. You know what? He made a decision. It was a lot of life. I mean, interactions. You know, sometimes he might have thought that he was autopiloting in the beginning. Nephew's giving a little bit more credit now, and just saying, you know what? You're a little wild. Let me hesitate a little bit.
You know, I still gotta appreciate the fact that he did do that, because that was literally a do or die situation, and he took control of the decision rather than letting the decision go to him. I tell myself, if I'm gonna lose, I want to be the reason why I lost, rather than, you know what I mean? Like, I made that DP, I lost because they blocked. I lost because I made the DP, or I could have won because I made the DP, rather than me just standing there and getting thrown to death, where I lost because I did nothing.
Yeah, these players put you in the worst possible position many times throughout the stage, and as they should. You know, they've worked so hard to microstep their way into your soul, and then you're like, oh gosh, when is it my turn? When is it my turn? All right, let me push the button here. No. Oh no, they were both messed up. I think he got negative edge. Easy.
Oh, so close to super.
In the face. Yep. Remember, you gotta finish your plate. This is a very important round. It's a very, 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 very important round for Chris CCH. Okay, he's spinning his meter. That's the way to do it. Okay. But now he's got to deal with Nephew's almost full stick of butter. Almost the whole thing. Oh, no! Too antsy.
Yo, that's a third of his life.
Yeah, that is a third. You know, Sakura. Oh no! He's about to get stunned. Oh, one more interaction. Shimby? No, just a light. Yeah, all you need to do was a light. It's gonna be close. No, not dead, not dead. Good tech. Oh, the range. Yo, Nephew.
That light kick. I believe it was that light kick that interrupted an EX Tatsu from Sakura, because I think Chris likes to use the EX Tatsu to activate V-Trigger. So it looks like that light kick actually beats it. Well, it's going to be quite a tall hill to climb, coming from a 0-2 deficit to reset Grand Finals. But if anyone can do it, I believe Chris can actually do it.
No, he's definitely proven that he can. You know, he's gotten quite the right. Like he almost went 6-0. Almost went 6-0. Okay, so you know it's definitely possible. Throw.
Wow.
Oh no, it's punish for it. Side exchange. Oh no, he missed. Oh no. Not the way. Yep, wake up the XDP. He's still not scared. Oh wow. It's just so wild. He's just gonna do it, man. There we go. That's a good punish. One of the best standing light kicks in the game.
Round 2.
I think it is the best thing like kick in the game.
That's why I said one of the best. It could be. You know, Colleen has one too.
That's true. Colleen's like is actually really good, and it links into her what is it called, the Parabellum? I don't know what the move was called.
Parabellum. That's for sure. You can also do the hail if you're close enough. Parabellum. Yep. Look at this. Oh no, he missed the Oki. He didn't want to use the slide because if you slide, you waste timer.
Oh.
Yeah.
It seems like it lasts forever. I'm like, what actually drains the V trigger?
If you use the specials.
Okay, so specials and slides.
Well, like the hail. Oh, all right. Chrissy CH still in the game.
Yes.
But if you dash slide, you use the gauge. If you do the V trigger spear, you use the gauge too.
Okay. Okay. Because I've seen like the Colleen in V trigger mode. She does this weird wiggle walk that's really really fast. And I'm like, does that actually drain meter? Because she still looks like she has a ton of meter when people do it. I'm like, okay, I actually don't know what drains it.
Yeah, well, I wasn't clear on the specials, but it's the V trigger specials, not the command specials.
I see the slide and the VT slap and the punch. The punches normal drain. The punches normal drain. Interesting.
Ah, the punches. Okay.
Oh, those heavies.
Oh yes. Oh, he's got a heavy of his own. Jumping hard kick. Yeah, it's kind of like a dive kick. Ooh,
Almost there. Nice shimmy.
Yep, this is gonna be the round closer. There it is. Nicely done, Chrissy CH. Looking good. Looking good.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, now we're just focused watching the match. We should be saying some stuff. Hey, no, this is beautiful. You know, this is like what we all came here to see. You know, this is a rematch with the CPT North America West 2. You know they're playing for reals. You know, this is not like, oh, I don't have to practice for things. No, they got a score to settle. Now he went for it. He still's got a round to give. That's probably in his mind. Well, yeah. All right, get this done. Blah blah blah. Yep. Probably just waving his hand. Yeah. Get this over with. Now I'm gonna eat you alive in the last round. Yep. It's the hungry kids, right? Like, all right, whatever. You got this round. Let me get the next. The hungry kids. I love it.
Look at these fireballs.
Yep. Well played fireballs.
Like Psycho Swallow's not the best, but to see Chris throw out so many means he must be really confident that Nephew's not gonna jump.
Oh, good tech. Good confirm. Oh, this is scary. Stun is high. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Look how much of the V gauge just burnt out.
Ah.
Yep. Oh, look at these micro sashes. So you gotta be careful because Nephew's gonna snipe. Nephew's gonna snipe just like before.
That roundhouse. That roundhouse.
Oh, he jumped in. Oh, he almost did it right there. He could have won the game. Oh, this is. Oh, anybody can win now. One confirm into Critical Art. This is for the tournament. Oh, this is for the tournament. At least on Nephew's side. Oh, there it is. There it is. Boom. Okay. Chrissy CH ties it up. Yo. Oh. Hey, man, I don't want to jinx anything, man. I'm just saying, like, it's shifting
Sakura wins.
opposite way.
That is so scary to just like walk up to your opponent, crouch, wait, medium kick, walk back, walk up to your opponent, crouch, wait, medium kick. Like, oh my god, when's he gonna push a button?
No,
you hit and die.
like the danger with that is that they're so aware. They're ready to hit confirm off of anybody's mess up. You cannot afford to whiff at that point. That's kind of like their mentality, and that's why it's just so hyper focused in that instance. We've all been there. You know, we're like, okay, I need my opportunity so I can win. And they weren't giving it to each other.
Like this stagger timing is like, it really throws me off because I don't know how to deal with it. Oh my god, these back throw setups are actually. Oof.
Yeah, I think it's pretty smart from Chris to wait it out because, you know, obviously if you chose violence, you're gonna get snowballed, especially like Colleen. Oh, Nephew has won so many games off of that. It's like, oh, you're gonna panic off of my back throw. Oh man, here we go, back again. Nephew on tournament point. And this is close, and this, yo, Chris has, yeah, he can reset it here. He can reset just by winning 2 more. So it's not an impossible task, but you know, now he's on the deficit of the round that he's down. Those fireballs, as you were saying, Stu, they're playing a major role in this match right now. But they're scary because any one of them, just like this, can put you in the corner. Look at the life. Oh no! Oh, he woke up! He chose violence! Chris CCH chose violence! Oh, okay. Oh no, he jumped in against that! Oh no, this is scary. Oh, look at that walk. Oh, and he walked into standing light kick. And Nephew wins Wednesday Night Fights, episode 42. He is the Street Fighter winner that will be going to the Red Bull Kumite LCQ. But, as I said before, we have to check the tapes. Hold on. Not check the tapes, but we have to check. We got to do a quick sanity check here. Remember how we said that Nephew may give the runner-up the prize? Yes. So we gotta. Let me talk to him real quick.
Are we gonna ask Nephew? Hey Nephew, do you need this?
Well,
would you willing to give this away? Too stupendous. I'm just kidding. No, I think Chris. If anyone were to be given to, it'd definitely be Chris. But that was actually a really good match here. Unfortunately, Chris couldn't win the run back from CPT West 2, but that doesn't mean he's still a strong player, and Nephew is still also really strong. So that you know what, that just means Chris has more to learn from this match, and the next time we see those two fight again, it's gonna be just as good. I wonder when is Capcom Cup now, because I actually want to see those two fight again. I actually want to see everyone fight. I want to see next local. When's the next local? Oh, it's Red Bull Kumite.
I don't think news from Capcom Cup has been announced yet. So I mean, everybody's waiting for that. Like, I mean, this Capcom Cup, like we were denied of it last year, you know. So like everybody's itching to check it out and see. Oh, I see typing in Discord. Hold on. Hey, I'm waiting. What does he want to do? What does he want to do? Because you know what, we're gonna have a champions interview. Now, if Nephew, no matter what, we're gonna try to get Nephew and Chris CCH on.
Both of them. Oh, yeah. That'll be interesting. And what's neat is, right, we're gonna see both of them at the Red Bull Kumite anyways. So, and it's gonna be a really good tournament, and it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be streamed too. The production's gonna be like insanely good. The show is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be in Vegas for the first time. So I think we're very fortunate to be able to be that close to see it. Even if it was like somewhere in the East Coast, I think I still would have flown there because it's in America. So we're really excited, and like not only that, but like it's a local, not local. It's a non-online tournament. So being able to see one, it's been almost 2 years since I've been to one, and I don't remember when's the last like major I've been to. And this I would say is probably considered like a major because everyone gets to play in one LCQ, which is almost like a major in itself. And there's gonna be like a finals, which is basically Kumite in itself in a cage. I hope the cage is back. It's always a cage.
Yeah, it's well, we don't know the details on that either. Okay, yeah. So let me. I got an interesting reply from Nephew, but it's more of like a private answer that I have to give. So, we're gonna try to get him on. We're just gonna assume that he won. So yeah, because there's still some factors that like he is going to Rebel Kumite anyways, but there may be some things where he can still get his travel taken care of, you know, and then maybe shift whatever he has already booked and transfer it. I don't know, like he's just figuring out, you know, logistics. But let's just assume that he won the trip, okay? And then if the personal request is not finalized or whatever, and he can't, you know, get that inquiry, then it may have to go into the runner-up. So yeah, let me. I know it's a vague answer, but these type of inquiries have to be a little private. But we're just gonna assume that he's gonna win the trip. Here, let me set up some things and just tell people talk about the match, man. I know you. It went like a blur.
The match is really good, right? I mean, both of these are sponsors players, right? So, I do believe sponsors players, the teams take care of their players in whatever was negotiated with the team. So I do think that Nephew probably would be already taken care of going to Red Bull, and probably Chris would be taken care of as well. So, you know, good for them. But unlike me, I'm not sponsored. I'm just good old, what do you call it? Sponsored by my job, I guess, with my own money. But you know, these are things that I believe are worth going to, like going to a major, meeting some people, playing in a tournament. I think to me, playing in a tournament is also very important, right? You don't want to just go and be like, you know, I'm here, I'm just waiting to lose. No, you want to go, you want to give it your best shot, at least to your capabilities, right? And then once you did your best, you're like, oh well, I did my best. Time to hang out with friends, right? Time to cheer on your friends. Time to cheer on Nephew, cheer on Chris when they're at their SUQ spot because you're no longer there. But they're like maybe top 8, maybe they're in grand finals, maybe they have the opportunity to actually make it into the finals for the invite-only tournament. And that is actually really exciting because they're the players you've been playing with for the past few years, right? They're your rivals, but not really. You can call them frenemies or whatever you want. But when you see them playing against someone else, you actually cheer for them because you want them to win. That's usually how I feel. Not sure how everyone else feels. But yeah, and I think it's especially true whenever you see like your locals versus like an international, because it feels like it's always the internationals versus the other internationals. Whether or not they have their own rivalries, it's always like the big groups versus the big groups. And this is like, we want us to win, and they want them to win. Funny story is, right, during EVO, I do know there are some players, right, they'll go to the hotel lobbies, go to the hotels and be like, hey, you guys playing? And then, yeah, let's go to this room, right? And then they come and play, and then they play everyone in that room, and then they go back to their group, and they share the tech. I'm just like, huh, interesting here.
Yeah, like
honestly, they get the down low on everyone.
Honestly, man, like Rebel Kumite is just it's a treat for the fighting game community worldwide. It doesn't matter where it is in the world, everybody watches it.
Yes.
Whoever gets invited, they're treated like royalty, like just because, you know, everybody's hard work over the years of many years of them not even getting invited when they were coming up. It just takes a little time, and that's a whole other conversation we can have. But we're gonna get the players. We're gonna get Nephew on, and special guest Jimmy Wynn, the tournament director of Kumite US. after the break. So please stand by, guys. Just wait for a little bit. We're gonna get everybody on. Okay. All right, gentlemen, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right, guys, let's go. First and foremost, congratulations, Panda's nephew, for winning the Wednesday Night Fights Kumite champ for Street Fighter V. Man, dude, you're simply amazing. And let's go with the introductions as well. We have special guest, the tournament director of Kumite US, Jimmy Wynn, also co-founder of Level Up Series. Thank you for joining us, my man. How you doing?
I'm good. Happy to see a great turnout for the event. And Nephew, as always, you're a beast. I mean, I see you during CPT every time we're producing that show, and now here you are, Wednesday Night Fights. Again, just beasting everybody.
Thanks.
Yeah, so, dude, like, I need to ask, okay, what is your clutch play strategy? Because on the weeklies are hard to constantly get first, and everybody kind of gauges, like, oh, if they beat you a weekly, they can probably beat you in the big tournaments. But like, how is it that you are that consistent where it counts?
Yeah, I think the big tournaments are actually like very different than like just normally playing. Like I feel like the pressure makes you play a different type of way, and if you're able to, like, I just feel like you get a lot more adrenaline when it's like for higher stakes, and you just don't really get that when the risks aren't, like, you're taking risks in the game, but they're not actually risks. But when there's money on the line, it's an actual risk. So you play differently, and if you can learn to harness that, like I feel like I've kind of learned to harness my adrenaline to play at my max, and that's just how I feel that I perform well in big tournaments.
Great answer, man. It being clutch, it's like think of the greats in even sports history. The Larry Birds, the Magic Johnsons, the Michael Jordan. They didn't win automatically because of their name. They put their blood, sweat, and tears into the higher stakes. And you took a lot of losses. But from my experience watching you grow as a player, from all the CPT online events that we had the pleasure of hosting, like, we knew there was something special about you, of having that consistency, because you didn't start to win off of that. And you also asked us if it's okay to play in the West Coast, because you were initially starting to move for a seasonal job. So the hunger was there, and you still wanted to participate. So I'm like, yo, this guy, doesn't matter which coast he's at. He's making a name for himself, and he's putting his skills above all. So Thank you for displaying that for sure. You know, and of course we have again Jimmy, the tournament director for Red Bull Kumite US. Anything you want to say to our champion?
Yeah, so I mean, what do people at Kumite have to look forward to? I mean, obviously, you're still gonna play in OCQ. You've been practicing week after week after week. What can the audience there expect?
Yeah, I mean, my goal is to win the Red Bull Kumite, not just the LCQ. So I'm gonna do my best to just show up. And it's gonna be hard because LCQ is on PS5, right? And then the normal tournament is on PC, so it's gonna be hard to adjust to both. But I'll prepare for both for sure.
That's how you test yourself as a versatile player, right? It doesn't matter what the medium is, you're gonna go in there and do your best. This is awesome. Good to hear. So yeah, I mean, now the big question is, are you going to take your prize? Or, I mean, there was some talk earlier about you maybe passing on the prize.
Yeah, so I'm sponsored by Panda right now, and they already like booked everything for me. So I mean, I don't think it's like my decision to make if I just like hand off the prize. So I don't know, like Red Bull and Panda can talk about that or something.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you can let me know right away, because we gotta start planning and booking stuff for you. So just give me a DM in Discord or something. Let me know what Panda decides, so we can figure that out and get things arranged for you.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I'll talk to them.
Yeah, I think it's you're thinking very responsibly already, nephew. Like, if you don't mind me asking, you're like young 20s, obviously, right? But like,
yeah, I just turned 23, so I'm really old.
Okay, well, in gaming space, yeah, but like a lot of us didn't have these like sponsorships. It wasn't even heard of. Okay, and you know you're already like thinking ahead, and you're thinking as a good partner in the sponsorship. Like Panda takes care of you, Red Bull's trying to take care of you, but you're letting the higher ups choose that to make that decision. So everybody learn from that. Don't just jump the gun. You know, you may be good at the game, but now you're representing something bigger than yourself. And Panda's been grooming their players to be professionals. Red Bull is just, I mean, they're a global brand, and this is prime example. And I wouldn't even be surprised down the road Red Bull looks back at this and goes, yeah, dude, this kid has the full package. One day that you guys can probably have a conversation down the road, in different paths. So I always think about that too. It's not just the game, it's what you do outside of it that also counts. So Stu, you have anything to say to our champ?
I mean, Nephew, you are like super good at this game, and I remember playing you like I think 4 or 5 years ago, and you've, I think, exponentially grown like at an insane rate, and you've been winning Weds Night Fights for like the past X amount of weeks consistently, and I'm really curious, what is that X factor that you think is like the most important skill to have? Because like we've had our eras of like X players was always winning Weds Night Fights, X players always winning Weds Night Fights, and talent gets better and better, but then you come along and you just something you have in you that just beats everyone, and I don't know what it is, and I'm curious if you can tell us what it is that I would say is the most important skill or talent or work ethic or whatever it is that you think is important that helped you achieve the status that you have.
Yeah, I don't think my work ethic is particularly great right now. I think it used to be, but like I just kind of play a little bit right now on stream. I just think I have a really good understanding of the game. Like I think my footsies are really good, and I think my decision making are really good, and those combined just like you can't really go wrong. So yeah, I'm just good.
No,
Okay.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Sorry.
When you're gonna be in Vegas, do you have a group of friends, a posse, a squad that you usually hang around and play with and practice with?
At events, I normally hung out with like Punk a lot, so I'll just hang out with Punk probably. Yeah, and we haven't seen each other. Well, I mean, we see each other for Street Fighter League every week, obviously, but we haven't seen each other in a bit. So Yeah, we'll hang out for while we're there.
Yeah, one of the things I was talking about earlier in the tournament was the camaraderie. You know, like, and you obviously didn't do this by yourself. You know, you had a lot of great training partners. You know, wherever you found it, it is a solo route when you know, but you're in your room by yourself. But everybody has to like reach out sometime or get that challenge done. And like, you remind me of like how Duke came up, where when he was super young, and all he did was go around the hotel lobby and so, hey, you want to be first to 5? You want to do first to 10? You want to do first to 5? You want to do first to 10? He's like a kid in the candy store. And then I saw you. One of our first few interactions was like at the Red Bull regional finals when you were in the lobby, just playing everybody. We played even a couple sets, man, and you were just there longer than most of the people. And it shows that like this type of dedication, like, dude, it's gonna be an unstoppable force. And here we are now. You're hands down the best player in the West Coast. You have the accolades from Evo all the way up to CPT and even now, like, and you don't even have to enter this tournament. You're already sponsored to go, but you are still making waves, dude. I'm completely proud and of your growth as a player and your mindset, because we need more of you in the scene. I truly believe that. You don't talk that smack all the time. You prove it with your game. So, any last words, gentlemen, for our chant before we move on to Guilty Gear?
I just want to say, Nephew, once again, thank you again for being like that role model that people can look at, because us old folks, we have a lot of experience too, but we don't play a game a lot anymore. So thank you for being that guy who can say, hey, look, if I put in the time in, put in the dedication in, work on the work ethic, look at how you treat others. I mean, it's everyone who wants to be like up there. It's a path that you gotta take, and you just look at Nephew's story, right? We talk about it a lot. Alex, you talked about it earlier. Here's what it is, right? I mean, you've seen him perform event after event. Doesn't get any better, right? It's that story you want to follow. It's that story you can make for yourself. And if you want to do it, just reach out to. Where can they reach you, Nephew, if they want to have like some pointers or talk about how to approach the game or your career?
Just like newer players, you're saying?
Yeah, anyone. Even older players, right? There's guys who are older who will want to like get back into the game. Maybe they don't know how. So
yeah, I mean, I stream on Twitch, so you can always ask me questions there. And if it's just like gameplay advice, I have like some YouTube videos up for just general advice. But I think my Twitch stream would probably be the best way.
And what's your Twitch username?
It's /NephewDork on all my social media.
All right, you guys heard the man. And once again, congratulations on winning today. And we will see you at Red Bull Kumite, Las Vegas on November 13th and 14th.
Thank you. See you guys there.
Yeah. Hey, thank you again, Nephew. And thank you, Stu, for jumping on the mic. My man, Jimmy. Thank you guys for watching Street Fighter V. Congratulations to Nephew, our Red Bull Kumite Wednesday Night Fights Street Fighter V champion. We'll see everybody in November 13th and 14th. Guilty Gear's next. See you guys.
See ya.